Boys, I did it again. I made the foolish mistake of attempting another shiny only run. That's right, and here's the heads up. This was not an easy task by any means. I sacrificed a month of my social life grinding for slightly different colored pixels on a screen. Luckily, I do love the ORS games a lot, but after the amount of time I just had to invest in them, I don't think I'll be coming back anytime soon. There are some genuinely crazy moments in this run, like me failing to catch a shiny and multiple clutch moments. So, watch as I attempt to beat a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire using only shiny Pokemon. Y'all know the drill, so I'm gonna be quick with the rules. No overleveling, no items in battle, faint equals death, and only shiny Pokemon. So, let's do it. We pick our gender and name ourselves Mikasa. And okay, first thing already, where the heck did this truck even drive in from? There's like no space for it anywhere. And who was even driving it? My mum was waiting for me here, so someone must have stuffed me, a, young innocent little girl into the back of a van. Okay, Game Freak, way to seem sus. Somehow we escape our captors though and attempt to steal a Pokemon from this guy who seems to be having way too much fun with this dog. But I don't want to steal just any old Pokemon from the bag, I want a shiny one. And so I began soft resetting here for a shiny Mudkip. And after God knows how many hours I genuinely lost count, this happens. What? Oh my god. I don't know what the chances are, but the one time I press Trico, we actually get it shiny. I can't believe it. But damn, I'm so glad we did in the end because I didn't know he had such a sick shiny. That red tail is beyond cool. I named this soon-to-be edgelord Aaron and we set off on our way. From here to the next gym, nothing super interesting happens besides me trying not to overlevel and get into any unnecessary fights. So already it's time for Roxanne, and with this Trico on side, it makes this gym beyond easy. After a little bit of absorb spam, we claim gym badge number 1. As we rescue Pico and prevent this old man from dying of a heart attack, I begin contemplating what to try shiny hunt for next. Arriving in Dewford, I decide firstly to take down Brawly just to make sure we don't overlevel while shiny hunting. Okay, hear me out. In what reality is it a smart decision to literally make the gym dark? Dude, people could literally be dropping weights on their dicks and shit, and they wouldn't even know they're doing it until it literally crushes their cock. First up is Mudkip, and luckily Aaron takes him down without too much of a worry with the help of Absorb. In next is Makuhita, and it faces the same wrath of Grovyle, ultimately ending in its defeat, claiming badge number 2. Damn, we're rolling through this! But it is about time we catch another shiny boy. So let's hunt in this cave. We have 4 great options here that could spawn, and I would be happy with pretty much any of them. But there was only one thing that I didn't really want it to be just in case. Of course, it turns out to be just that. Go! What? Oh my god. Okay, you're kidding. Abra of everything? Okay, no, this is actually really fucking bad. Editing RJ, figure out what the rate of catching this Abra in a Great Ball is. And show it before I click and pray that this doesn't run away. Because if it teleports away, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. No, it's teleporting. Oh my god. So we miss out on shiny Abra. But you don't want to be like me and miss out on things, do you? I didn't think so. And that's why I suggest if you're enjoying the video so far, you smash a like and subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment to go into the draw to win a copy of Legends Arceus, as the giveaway from the previous video has been extended until the 8th of May. Good luck, everybody. Foolishly, after already spending way too long in this cave, I elect to keep shiny hunting here over the next few days. And finally... Yes! Okay, Chet the Zubat. Okay, we can't fuck this up. Yes! Yes! Yo! We name her Annie and head off to Slateport. Slateport is just a stopover town where we foil the plan of the Aqua Boys. Sounds like a boy band. The Aqua Boys. These boys do kind of want to flood the entire world though, so kind of fucking stupid, let's be real. In a world where Team Magma exists, creating more land is not the worst idea, but this shit is just dumb. We have foiled the plans though, which means we can head up to Gym 3. Not so fast, young girl. It's time to fight our rival, Brendan. Brendan has built himself a pretty solid lineup with solid counters to my 2 irregular mons. Grovyle is first to fight Whelmer. I was planning to swap out early before Combuskin, but we do get trapped in by Whirlpool, fooling my genius plan. Whelmer does get critted by Absorb, however, bringing us all the way back to full HP. I swap in Zubat and take way more entry damage than I was anticipating. Luckily, it doesn't take us out and we get off a Confuse Ray. This fight is so damn close because if it hits me with another Flame Charge, we lose. If it doesn't, we win. And in a very fortunate turn of events, neither of those happens. For some reason, he uses Sand Attack, which lowers my accuracy instead. Foolish chicken. Now I will smite you with the wind from God. Well, I guess it's a bat, not God, but who cares? This leaves just the Shroomish, who we take down with Grovyle. Feeling like I need an extra mon before the next gym, considering the resistance of Magneton, let's just say I didn't really get anything that would help me. I began shiny hunting for shiny number 3, and this happened. Oh my god, I didn't realize Marrow shiny was like a fucking lime green. That's so cool. I've accidentally pulled off an all-green team here. We name it Armin, and with literally no help acquired, I decide I'm just gonna attempt the gym anyway and see what happens. My god, I am so lucky to have made it through this fight. Also, I just realized I'm kind of looking like Kenny from South Park right here. Don't make fun of me in the comments. Leading with Magnetite, I lead with Zubat. The strategy was simple, pray for confusion spam and switch into Grovyle to finish it off. Unfortunately, he doesn't hit himself and instead Volt switches out into Magneton. I go for a Rock Smash, which does less than ideal damage but lowers its defense. Annoyingly, Magneton goes for Supersonic to confuse me. Hey, that's my strategy! We hit the Rock Smash through confusion and get lowered to half by a Magnet Bomb. And on the next turn, snap out of confusion and finish it off. Magnemite comes back out and I try to finish it off with a Rock Smash, but it doesn't do enough damage and paralyzes me instead. He Volt switches next turn, leaving me to deal with Voltorb, and as we get full Paratick, Voltorb then uses Charge. For 4 turns in a row, as we get full Paratick for 4 turns in a row. So with its special defense raised beyond the sky for some reason, it uses Volt Switch, losing all its buff, while we get our 5th Paratick in a row. Magnemite back out does go for yet another Volt Switch, but thankfully since Grovyle is in the red, we are sitting in Overgrowth territory, which increases our Grass type move, which is just enough to knock out Voltorb. And finally, it's Magneton versus my paralyzed boy. If we get a full power, we lose. If not, we win. And luckily, we land the Rock Smash, baby, securing the W. I'm beyond happy with the result here, earning us Gym Badge number 3. Next up on the adventure is the longest route you'll ever go on. All the way from Route 111 to Meteor Falls is like a 2-hour trip. Okay, dude, never walk up into a hidden tree camp out base with some creepy dude. Okay, no, this is munted. This is just a bad idea all round. No, well, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out. Yay. We need to skip a lot of trainers as well here, as we can't gain too many levels before Gym 4. And by the time we make it to Meteor Falls, the boys and girl are looking pretty beat. But now we have to take on the Aqua Agman. She's not too much of an issue thanks to Grovyle, but our Aqua battles aren't over here. We have to head up the mountain. Whee! We take down a few more Aqua Grunts and Shelly again, which gets us face to face with Archie. Oh my god, he's so hot. That chest? Damn, is it getting hot in here or is it just the magma? Golbat manages to take down Mariana, no problem here, and same with Sharpedo. This leaves just the opposing non-shiny Golbat who gets finished off by Azumarill. This ends our Aqua adventure, for now at least, and we head down to Gym 4. Luckily though, the acquisition of Marill / now Azumarill, the fight shouldn't be too bad. As we approach to the new gym leader, she screams so loud I think I burst my eardrums, and so it was time to retaliate. She sends out a Pokemon that I always forget the name of. What's its name again?
Slug my balls, bitch.
That's fucking cringe. That's cringe. He just posted cringe. We take it down with a Bubble Beam, and same goes for Numel. Her final mon is a Torkoal, which does manage to stall out long enough with the help of a Sunny Day, and then lands a Paralysis from a Body Slam. Fortunately, Golbat can finish the job with an Air Cutter, earning Gym Badge number 4. As we leave the gym, we get given the Go-Go Goggles by the Brofish brother, which leads me to the next shiny hunt. Once again, I was super happy for any of the mons in this desert, either Boltoy, Trapinch, Stamshrew, or Cacnea. But in the end, after another week had gone by, we find this beauty.
Been like diving deep into it. I think I got a shiny.
Oh, yes! I got a shiny! I was about to say I got a shiny Thundurus the other day. But, okay, we got a shiny Trapinch! Let's go! Okay, let's just not fuck up the catch. Man, if only Azumarill hadn't evolved into this pissed yellow color, we still could have had a full green team. We name him Zeke, and now let's head towards Gym 5. Daddy, it's time to brawl! Lee. Brawly? No, that's someone else. Okay. In all seriousness, Norman can be quite scary thanks to slacking, which he has two of. The first of which we attempt to beat with our newly evolved Crobat. Of course, I lead with the Confuse Ray strategy. We do get Confusion Check and manage to get it down to half before it manages to put us to sleep. So I swap into Azumarill and go for an Aqua Tail, bringing it down to red. He's then healed back up though, so we lower it back down to red and send in Goroval to finish the job. He then takes down Vigoroth as well, leaving the final slacking. Being quite low, I didn't want to risk Goroval's life, so I swap into Crobat, who not only confuses him, but then poisons him, which leads to his demise. That's right, Dad! The student has become the master! Give me the badge, and go check on your wife or something in case, I don't know, Broly gets there before you. I don't know. But now we got to travel all the way back to Moorville and deal with some Latios and Latias drama. We do get into a fight with the absolute Giga Chad alpha male mate here.
And with the help of Steven, we take out Matt and claim our Mega Bracelet.
Now, some people may think this breaks hardcore part of the Nuzlocke rules, but to be honest, I love Mega Pokemon, and I know they're strong, but it's just fun to use them. Plus, I want to see what the Megas look like when they're shiny, so I will be allowing Megas, and I don't care what you think. This ultimately leads us to the Weather Institute, where we have to battle this Nah, I won't make the same joke as the last video, but if you haven't seen the last video, I implore you, go click it right now. The last video is insanely cool, and I want as many people to check it out as possible, because it's never been done before. It'll be in the description and end card as well, if you want to check it out. Upon defeating her though, we run into Brendan again, who hasn't learnt his lesson, and wants to battle yet again. Dude, seriously, you've been following me everywhere. How does he always manage to know where I am? Maybe he's in league with the van abductors from the start. So I beat him as quick as possible and run the fuck away. This leads us to Fortree City and the home of the next gym. But before we head in, we have to get the Devon Scope. And to my absolute surprise, we land a first encounter shiny Kecleon. No way! What? I'm like in disbelief. What? Alright, we got a fucking shiny Kecleon. I don't know. I don't think Kecleon's very useful. But I'm gonna try and catch it. Definitely not something I was planning to add to the team, but apparently the member we needed. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the best shiny though with this basic bitch blue stripe, so we name it Peak and head back to the gym and into the battle with Winona Shimona. Things start off poorly as Vibrava misses his first move thanks to Swellow double teaming. The second one does connect, but it's not enough to take out, and Vibrava misses again. Luckily, our new Kecleon does know Ancient Power, which does take it down next turn. Out comes Altaria now, and since Azumarill has the Fairy type now, we can go in for some super effective hits with Play Rough. Unfortunately, she drags this out for so long with Cotton Guard and Roost that we literally run out of PP. So we have to go for the rollout spam instead, which isn't doing great at the start, but on the third rollout, we managed to get a big critical hit, taking it out. Still trapped in rollout, I'm quite scared of what's going to happen because in comes Skarmory, a steel type. Luckily though, after 2 more rollouts, it's knocked out. Clutch for sure. Finally, out comes the Pelipper who gets knocked out by Grovyle, winning us the battle, badge 6, and the evolution of Grovyle into Stoner Sceptile. Man, look at those eyes, he's been blazing too hard. Man probably smokes his own tail. Now, I had planned to go for a shiny Absol here, but after realizing how bad the encounter rate was, I realized the chances of me actually finding what I wanted here were far too low. So we pushed on further. Where I did settle down to grind though was out Mount Pyre. All of the Pokemon here I was happy to get again, which was either Shuppet, Meditite, or Vulpix. And in the end, after 25 hours of grinding, we got... Can't stop now! Yes! Oh! 2, 3... Yeah! Oh my I'm actually so happy. I'm actually so happy. A freaking burnt boy. Man's been in the sun for way too long. I name him Levi as, I don't know, he gets kind of burnt as well. And head to the top of the mountains. Archie has made his way there as well, it seems. And he's after these old couple's orbs. He escapes with none and leaves this hunk of meat to battle us. Matt is promptly dropped and we give chase to Archie, who's currently stealing a submarine. Kinda surprised this team with literal teleporters in their base just couldn't build their own sub, but okay. Nonetheless, he gets away again, and I'm forced to deal with more of his grunts. We're then taken by this old dude, I don't know why or how, but we black out and wake up in a completely different city. Definitely, probably got abducted again, but, you know, what can you do? At this point, abduction is just my life. Making our way into Team Aqua's base, we yet again miss Archie's sexy ass, and he gets away in his fully decked out submarine. Sick of the Archie chase, I make a pit stop at the Psychic Gym. Even though our squad is under the level requirement for this fight, the next gym gap is so small, being only level 46, I don't want to risk over leveling something, considering we have a lot more stuff in between it. Man, Tate and Liza think they're so cool with their little psychic floating levitating thing that they do, but guess what, you fools? With the power of Ultra Mega Kush blazed out weed plant and Azumarill, I guess. The two of them knock out Solrock and then Lunatone. Something I remember crushed me in Emerald on my first playthrough. Oh, the sweet revenge. As it turns out though, we should have kept chasing Archie as some Pokemon shenanigans are going down. Maxie, you lost, man! Yeah, you fell off, brother. Nothing comes close to my boy Archie. Archie turns his eyes to me and so begins our battle, after finally chasing him down for way too long. Now, this fight is actually closer than I care to admit. He leads with Mightyena and I start off with our burnt boy. I hit it with a high jump kick, which does one-shot it, and in comes come backwards. In comes come backwards? Yeah, that sounds right. And I switch into Crobat to resist the poison damage. After 2 acrobatics, we do take it down, but not before it lowers my defense. Now it's time for some Crobat on Crobat action. Hot. First turn, I go for the Confuse Ray and make the switch into Kecleon for Ancient Power. Unfortunately, it does less than ideal damage and gets trapped in with a mean look. Meaning, sadly, it's time to say goodbye to Peak as we get taken out. There was literally nothing I could have done here. The mean look just... I'm glad it wasn't something else. With literally nothing I could have done, Annie must avenge her fallen comrade. And she does so with a solid acrobatics. This leaves just one mon, Mega Sharpedo. The objectively worst designed Mega literally just has a few more scars, and I'm about to give it another one, landing a Confuse Ray, and then finishing it off with an acrobatics. Rip Peak, man, but at least we made it through the battle. He doesn't care though. Unlike all the other games, even if he loses, he still continues his plan and awakens Kyogre. Not realizing how wet this will make the world, and me as well, maybe, I don't know. He now understands the mistake is made, but yet it's still me who has to fix it. For some reason, this involves getting on the back of the evil legendary Pokemon, riding it underwater, watching it make itself stronger, and then taking it down. Although, I gotta admit, Kyogre looking pretty drippy in its primal form. No worries for me though, as the Living Blunt knocks it out. Sorry boss, you ain't shiny. Our mission is a success, and now we can close the run on the final gym and the Elite Four. First of those is Wallace, and in order to make it to Wallace, we have to figure out this ice puzzle, which I get first go, of course. Wallace is a water specialist, so I bet you can guess what happens here. That's right, we Mega Evolve the Blunt Boy, take our Love Disc, take down Melodic, take down Celio, Leaf Blade Wishcash, and finally, slash the freak out of Seekin, earning us our final gym badge. Now, this is gonna sound sus as fuck, but there really isn't anything I can do about it. It was time to replace Kecleon, and get hopefully our final shiny Pokemon. Unfortunately, during one of the many recording sections, my hard drive ran out of space while recording, and corrupted the video file. This means there's no live reaction for this shiny, but trust me, I was super excited. We did in fact get ourselves a shiny Snorunt, which I named Historia. And since it was a Femoid, we had the option to choose what it evolves into. I decided I wanted to get a Frostlass, and just so happens, after you defeat Wally in Victory Road, he gives you a Dawnstone. So that's our next goal. We climb our way up this waterfall through this god-awful but improved Victory Road, and make it to a romantic flower patch, where I prepare to rob Wally of his Dawnstone. And so, we do just that. Altaria is first to go with the help of Playrough from Azumarill. Rosolia is acrobaticed. Magneton is brick broken. Delcatty is acrobaticated. And Gallade one-shotted by acrobating. Yeah, that last one's definitely not right.
Dude, all of those weren't right. What the hell?
We steal our stone, slap it on our blue-coated baby, and do some last-minute leveling for the Elite Four. Dun dun dun! It's the Dark User Sydney with another exposed chest. Damn, we like exposed chests today, don't we? Bro wishes he was cool as Archie and me, but he ain't. Leading with Minietta, I lead with Medicham. We Mega Evolve him into TM with his Trigram Blast, and knock out the dog. As Absol comes out, I set up a bulk up, and with the additional attack bonus from Pure Power, we roll through the remaining mons without too much of a hassle, leaving just Cacturn, who's one-shot as well. 1 down, 3 to go.
This strat won't work on the next fight though, as Phoebe uses only Ghost-type Pokemon. However, this isn't too much of a problem for us, as you're about to see.
But damn, we got some Wisteria Leafs, we a freaking Demon Slayer right now, what the hell? We take out a first Dusclops with an ominous win.
But it's set up a curse, so we have to swap out.
We take out the Sableye with a Azumarill, and out comes Dusknoir, which I find out has Thunder Punch. But as Azumarill is quite bulky, we actually managed to tank the hit. Swapping into Flygon finishes the job with a crunch, and the other two Bannettes get one shot crunched as well. Here's where the narrative takes a turn though. Glacier is a bit more of a challenge, that's for sure. Even on the entrance here, she tries to freaking make me slip over on this ice. Leading with the Azumarill, I set up an Aqua Ring versus Glalie. I had one of the longest stall battles of my life here with Glalie being healed back as soon as it got low. Once we finally do take it out, in comes Wolverine, and so the stall battle continues. Eventually we do take it down after a couple more surfs, and as Frostlight comes in, Azumarill reaches its limit, meaning we have to swap into Crobat. Predicting the Shadow Ball, we get a relatively safe swap in. Bite barely doesn't take it out, but luckily it flinches it, letting us take it out next turn.
But turns out she has 2 Frost Lasses.
We go for the Confuse Ray, which lands, and then go for some Bite Spam. Sadly though, Frostlass manages to get off its Blizzard despite all the debuffs applied to it, and takes out Crobat. No, Annie, you've been with us since the start. But the battle must go on. Giving me a free swap into my own Frostlass, the Fool raises my evasion with a Hail, and we manage to knock out her final mon with a Shadow Ball. Only one Elite Four member left, and then the champion. Slightly impaired with less options now, the old man wakes up, surprising the living shit out of me, and challenges me to battle. Altaria is his first one, who lets me get up my Alcarin and then take it out with a Play Rough. We take out Flygon just the same, wasting one of his heals, and in comes Salamence. And very luckily, he misses his Thunderfang, letting me weaken it just a bit before we swap into Flygon. Predicting another Thunderfang, I switch into Flygon, which is immune obviously, to let us knock out this scary dragon type. Next up is Kingdra, and oh god, I had flashbacks to this stupid Kingdra from our last run, and just like last time, I underestimated Kingdra.
If we can't one-shot it, it probably can't one-shot me.
No! Zeke! Flygon, why? Oh my god. Sceptile enacts my vengeance though, knocking out the Kingdra and then the second Flygon. Flygon dying here is very bad, as my strategy for Steven revolved around it and Earthquake. Luckily, I managed to come up with a backup plan, but I can only prepare so much, so let's get into it. We had made it all the way through, up to the champion with a total of 7 shinies caught, 8 total, 1 missed, and only 4 of those shinies remaining, we had to take him down. Leading with Skarmory, it begins setting up a Spite, and then Toxic my beautiful Historia. We take it out with a Shadow Ball, and in comes Aggron. I'm forced to switch here as Aggron will destroy Historia, especially while under the influence of poison. After much deliberation, I decide to send in Medicham. Forgetting it had Equake. On the switch in, it lands a critical Stone Edge, bringing me to half. I do have Recover though, which enables me to heal back to full, Mega Evolve, and stack up on Bulk Ups.
So that's just what we do! Let's go, baby!
With 4 Bulk Ups stacked on top of one another, full power as our new ability, the Mega Buff enabled, and with the same type attack bonus, there's no way anything can beat us.
And so my backup plan has come to fruition. It's time to sweep! Aggron does live with Sturdy though, wasting away 2 of his potions. Claydol is next to attempt to beat the Beastly Boy, but with high jump kick, it one-shots with a non-super effective move. Can you believe it? Yes, I can, because it's a 130 base attack with all of these buffs. Can you guess what happens now? Medicham, the Mega Beast, Levi is now up against Credilli. Guess what happens? Amaldo is the next to be taken down, and finally out comes his Metagross.
Probably thinking, ah, well, you're Megarin? Fuck it, I'll do my Mega. You know what? You know what? Just to be proof of power, I'm gonna do the same. Absolute show of force. You think you're cool with your Mega? You think you're cool with your Mega? Deleted. Let's go, boys! Woo! I just beat a fucking shiny only run of Alpha Sapphire using hardcore rule sets. Screw you, Steven, man. No one's surprised you're the champion, and no one's surprised that I beat your ass. As we get indoctrinated into the Hall of Fame, we see our shiny squad twirl around us, and I want to say thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys want to see me continue this run and beat the Delta episode, be sure to smash like, because if this video gets enough like, we'll do the Delta episode next. But that's all from me. I'm gonna go pee.